What's something that's clearly overpriced yet people still buy?
Right now, cars, at least in my area. Brand new cars are few and far between. And it's not unusual to see used cars with prices 10k to 12k above what the price was a year and a half ago. It's insane.
My newish car is somehow worth more now than when we bought it 3 years ago. Make it make sense.
K-cups. The difference in price, 100 grams between them and a regular bag of pre-ground coffee, is absolutely insane.
You can buy reusable K-cups on Amazon made of food-grade silicone plastic and just scoop regular old coffee in M.
Beer at sports games.
You should have seen the look on my face the first time I ordered 2 Bud Lights and a hot dog at a football game and took out a $20 thinking it would more than cover it. Tailgating suddenly made sense to me for more than just the party aspect of it.
Branded medicines. 30% to 90% more than generic medicines.
Printer ink.
2 years ago I bought a color laser printer instead. Approximately 750 pages later my starter black toner is about half, and the colors are about 1/3 gone. Well worth the high price tag to replace the toners. Edit. Since I've had quite a few ask, it's a Brother L321OCW. I found mine on sale before the world went to hell for sub $200. Now they are $100 to $200 more, but still worth it.
Every single piece of real estate right now.
Adobe Creative Cloud, though, rather that buying it's a bullpoo subscription. But they got a monopoly on programs that I have to eat that 600-year contract.
Every time I check their catalog there is like 3 new programs.
Wedding anything. Call it anything but a wedding, and suddenly the venue, the food, the everything is like half off the wedding price. It's insane. Just buy white stuff and skip wedding stores too. It's all insanely asterisk marked up. Also, do your bridesmaids a favor maybe and schedule the wedding after prom season and woo cheap as hell bridesmaid gowns everywhere. Also ridiculous at bridal store.
Being alive, right now.
DoorDash. The prices are more expensive on the app, then once you add a service fee, taxes, and a tip it ends up being $10 to $20 more than if you had just gone in person. Then by the time it gets to you it's cold and the order is almost always wrong anyways.
Popcorn at the movies.
So I found out recently from someone who used to work for a large cinema company that the reason concessions are so expensive at the theater is because the movie studios take about 80% of the sales for each ticket. It's part of the contract the theater signs to get big-name films in their business. But that also means in order to turn a profit they have to charge out the ass for food and drinks.
Anything at Disneyland or other themes parks.
Or airports.
Graphics cards. The recent state of the GPU market has shown me how people don't give a F about parting ways with their money lol.
Actually, this is why my Ryzen 5900 has to put up with a 1066 GB. As long as it works I will not buy a new one in this market. Edit. One of us. I thank the 1060 crew, and similar mole people, for doubling my Karma XD.
College textbooks.
I am very proud of the fact that I have never assigned a mandatory textbook, 3rd year teaching college.
Funerals. Give my body to science and take a vacation instead. ETA. I figured this is as good a time as ever to remind everyone to make your wishes known for how you'd like your death to be handled. I think today it's such a taboo subject to talk about, something that people would rather avoid, but it doesn't need to be. Research your options, see what's out there and let your family know. Put things into place ahead of time to ensure your body is handled however you'd like it to be, no matter what you'd like to happen. Even if you want a traditional funeral, there's cheaper options than buying that 5 Kelvin's coffin from the funeral home. Also, adding second choices are being suggested a lot when it comes to scientific donations, and yes, this too. The biggest thing is to have a frank and honest conversation with your family or whoever would be left to make these kinds of arrangements. End the taboo of talking about death and funerals ahead of time so plans can already be in place. Make a will, make a living will, healthcare proxy, make your wishes known and figure out your assets ahead of time. Loving the ideas and knowing how many people want to return to the earth. You can also be a firework if you wanted to.
Just throw me in the trash.
Bottled water.
Especially the health fad bottled water like alkaline water or smart water.
Flowers on Mother's Day and Valentine's Day.
I agree with you. My mother, however, would like a word.
Diamonds.
I've found that if you purchase a diamond or gem separately from a ring or another piece of jewelry, it's significantly cheaper. That's mostly just from basic research.
Internet. At least in the US it's artificially overpriced.
PS5s and Xbox Series 10s from scalpers.
Clothes. I was at a factory in Bangladesh once where they were making products for a well-known brand. The factory owner handed me a top and said, "Take it, it'll be worth loads by the time you get home." Sure enough, when I got home, the same design top was being sold for about £60 to £70. It cost them about £1 to manufacture.
Working in transportation when there was a claim for a load of brand name men's suits. The invoice price straight from the factory was about $40 per a. Pants and jacket. Those same suits were about $1,400 at retail.
Rent. Insulin or other life necessary DG. Edit. To all my American friends, I'm sure the ones that are affected are familiar with Mark Cuban's pharmacy company. Link.
Diamonds. They're literally a scam. A diamond company did a fantastic job brainwashing people into associating diamonds with love and implying false scarcity for shiny rocks.
Starbucks.
So I 90% agree. I travel a lot for work, like a lot. Sure, I could go on Google and research what the good coffee in town is, I could ask the hotel front desk or even just wander into a random shop. The variance in that experience is high. I've had some 9/5 cups, but I've also had some 1/10 cups. To me the brilliance of Starbucks is that it's simply 7/10. That's it. At its absolute best, it's still a 7. At its absolute worst it's a 7. When I buy Starbucks I'm paying for the certainty of mediocrity, which in times of immense turmoil is honestly a relief. Or maybe this is a reflection of my neurodiversity.
Weddings. Edit. I managed a very cheap wedding when I was 20, less than $1,000. Second-hand dress, high school photography student, venue through a church connection, carry-in dinner, etc. We've been married for nearly 10 years now and just welcomed our first child into our little family. Smiling face with hearts.
Beef jerky. I would buy some more often if it wasn't so expensive. X.
Literally everything right now. Edit. Holy poo, thanks for the gold.
NFTs. Why are you paying hundreds for a effing JPEG? Edit. Please stop explaining why NFTs aren't stupid to me in the replies. I figured by my comment that it was obvious I don't give a F. Get a life.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.